Hey everybody, it's time for the face-off. More Legacy of the Duelist coming at ya. I also noticed every single one of these titles here, and related to these, I believe are the actual names of dubbed episodes. Like, Jesus. So, let's get started with the face-off. While Yugi's team worked their way through the tournament, our history now turns to Seto Kaiba. He had only been defeated in Duel Monsters once by Yugi. He had a little brother named Mokuba. No one is actually a fan of this character. No one. But Pegasus kidnapped Mokuba, locked him in a dungeon to lure Seto Kaiba into a trap, and it worked. Kaiba makes his way to the dungeon to save his brother, and Pegasus sprung the trap and stole Mokuba's soul, just like Yugi's grandpa. And essentially he's like, yo, why you such an asshole? Why you doing this? He's like, don't worry, I'm just really cool. Then the Pegasus throws star chips at Kaiba and says, yo, duel Yugi. If you win, collect his star chips and then you can face me and play for your brother's soul. And it's like, hey, if you can beat Yugi, that proves that, that proves you can beat me. That proves that you could even face me. Because it's like, whatever. Gotta have conflict, right? He's like, I don't have to play card games with you. He's like, dude, I'm dueling for my bro, so I need to do that. And then Taya thinks she's a character, and then you realize, oh no, she isn't a character. She's the worst part of the series. So she leaves. And everyone's like, Yugi, don't duel. And he's like, okay, I'll duel then. Fuck my friends. Let's do this. King of Games! In case you're wondering, yes, I hate Taya, because she's the most annoying part of the show. Obnoxious, because I think the preachy fan friendship crap in the show is absolutely god-awful. I'm pretty sure they're gonna have her have at least one duel in this if they go by the show, which will be disappointing. But we get to duel Yugi. Oh my god, I just looked at my hand. 2D spells and 2 White Stone of Legend. White Stone of Legend. When it's sent to the grave, add 1 Blue Eyes from the deck to the hand. I guess I'll do setup for that. Maybe I can bait whatever Yugi brings out, but it's fun to use Kaiba this time. I am now waiting for Yugi to suddenly be super good. He has 1 thing in his fusion deck. But we also have 1 thing in our fusion deck, because this is when they unveiled, at the time, Kaiba's ultimate monster, the Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon. Which I'm guessing is what they want me to use. Because they're giving me stuff to get as many of these Blue Eyes in my hand. Like Summoner's Art. I just need all 3 in my hand or field, and to summon them. I'm going to use Dispel. See what that is. It was a scapegoat. Nice. Why does he have a scapegoat? I'm like, why? Whatever. La Jinn. The mystical genie of the lamp takes first blood. He may still attack to get the defensive monster. Yep, as expected. Brings out his Celtic Guard. No! Swerve! Horn of the Unicorn. He takes me out, and now I'm on the defensive. Shit. Fusion Sage. Add a polymerization card from your deck to your hand. I'm gonna get Blue Eyes Ultimate out actually very easily. Here's what we do. All Yugi has to do is destroy my white stones. I get a Blue Eyes for each. Next turn, I get to summon the ultimate card. If he uses the Living Arrow card from the show to fuse his Mammoth Graveyard with Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon, then I'm done with this game. That was how Yugi found a way to take out the Blue Eyes Ultimate in the show, because back in Duelist Kingdom, they kind of just made up stupid bullshit and said, this Living Arrow card fuses and combines with any card that exists ever. So because of that, we can use it to fuse this to this, so it makes it so that my Mammoth Graveyard can fuse with your monster, and because it's an old ancient skeleton, will decay your dragon and make it start melting. And then Kaiba's like, I can't win. So he gets on the edge of the castle because they're fighting on one of the towers and says, I will commit suicide if you attack me. And then Yami Yugi's like, I'll attack anyway. And little Yugi's like, dude, no! And stops him, and it creates some trust issues of if Yami Yugi is like going to do anything in his power to win and what the right thing is to do. Eventually little Yugi trusts his spirit again. But Kaiba does get the win as a result, because he uses Monster Reborn on one of the heads of the Blue Eyes Ultimate. It's so fucking dumb. But I like that this deck I like that the story decks let you use interesting stuff like this. And have decks built around it. So, let's do it. I really liked this show. And I loved this monster. Yeah, 4,500 attack. Best thing with that is he's going to have issues drawing because the Horny Unicorn is going to go to the top of his deck after this. Oh no! His Kaiba stopped my damage. I can't believe he found a way to block my Neutron Blast. By the way, that's the coolest attack name ever. Fucking Neutron Blast. I've got him. He's fucking done. That's all it took. And I think if we flip here, we'll have just enough damage to take him out. So first, White Stone of Legend. Then Ryukushin Powered. And then Neutron Blast. We're done. I feel good about that one. I feel really good about that one. Yugi refused to finish his attack against Kaiba because he would have inflicted physical harm. When Yugi refused to attack, Kaiba struck and took the victory. Actually, Kaiba fucked him up. But whatever. He wiped him out. Whatever, in the end, Kaiba was doing it because he wanted to save his brother. He may have done it in a sleazy way, but dude, scum tactics to save human lives happens every day. And he's like, good job, Kaiba boy. I'll duel you. It'll be cool. After that, we get a Duel of Tears as an optional, as a thing we can do. As well as picking up Kaiba, Torike for some reason, and Creature Swap. This guy's favorite card. He loves it. As well as, you know, the reverse duel. So at this point, we have a Duel of Tears. We got two duels coming up, which are going to be Taya versus Mai. Because I think it's like something about... Fucking, we'll get into it. It's annoying. It's not... It wasn't a good episode. Even as a kid, I'm like, man, this is fucking stupid. And Champion versus Creator, which is going to have us play as Pegasus to fight Kaiba. But first, before we get into that, we get into the bad part. It's like when you're watching, you know, Raw, the WWE wrestling, you know? You have really cool matches set up on your card, but then you have the random females match that you don't care about. But unfortunately, this loss, everything, has pretty much broken Yugi. He is completely out of it, questioning the thing with his spirit, just everything. And also on top of that, Yugi lost some of his chips to Kaiba, so he can't save his grandpa. But in this, it's like, yo, what's up? It's fine. You help me out, I'll give you some I'll give you some chips. It's like, don't worry, I have doubles. She's won so much, she has enough to give him. And it's like, Taya's like, don't get mad at him, he's traumatized. And then she's like, oh, why has he gotta be a bitch? It's like, I'll duel you. I'll duel you for Yugi. And in the episode, Taya does beat Mai, because Mai just fucking holds back the entire time. Well, whatever, it snaps Yugi out of it, and then we can go into the finals. We can enter the castle with our required star chips. Okay, my opening hand makes me physically angry. This is gonna be a shit show. This flying monster is known for delivering happiness to all. Enemies become overjoyed when struck by the heart ray emitted from the forehead of this tiny cherub, an adorable fairy that celebrates the gift of love. What a fucking girl. And not even a cool girl like Mai or Aki or any of the good females in the Yu-Gi-Oh! Franchise. Alright, so we're opening with this because it's strong. At least in terms of what I have. What she got? She has Dancer and Cyber Shield, so she can beat it. Cyber Shield gives a 500 point bonus to any Harpy Lady, and pretty much every Harpy card's considered a Harpy Lady, so good on her. I have a response, and it's that, oh my, I have nothing that can compete with 17. Ooh, that's bad. Shadow of Eyes. When that activates, they get to flip my card. That's great. That's so great. I'm so down with it. I'm down with the sickness. Oh, wow. I don't like anything about this duel. Because first of all, I fucking hate Taya with all of my heart and soul. But the cards I am given, I can't even compete with that thing because I'm down by 50. Like, Fairy Archer could be good because I could deal damage if I have a bunch of lights on the field. But I would need a Swords of Revealing Light out to start filling the field over time. And I can't do that. And unfortunately, they gave Mai a bunch of support. They gave her Hysteric Sign. They gave her the newest Harpy Lady cards, which have a lot of material to become broken. Granted, it doesn't have... They stick to the theme of the character, because if they mixed themes and had, like, other cards that just work well with Harpies, like, you know, what other Yu-Gi-Oh! People who actually play the game do, then this could be a problem. I'm starting to see how they expect me to win, though. It would be with United We Stand. She's about friendship. United We Stand is an amazing card. Deal 800 attack and defense to whatever you equip it with for every monster you control. So, unfortunately, I still cannot actually work with this. That Harpy's Pet Baby Dragon still has 2,400 points. Let's see. This card gains effects based on the number of Harpies you control except Pet Baby. One or more. Your opponent cannot target Harpy monster you control for attack except for Harpy's Pet Baby Dragon. Two more. Double the attack and defense. So, I can't target anything for attacks except for the Pet Baby Dragon. And no, that's not over there. And fucking 2 doubles its stats. So, effectively, I'm fucked. Because I can't get rid of the Harpies in any way. And my boost is gonna be 200 under. If I could find a way to get Monster Reborn, I could pull it off. Monster Reborn, summon a monster, use it, and then we'd be good. She destroyed Hysteric Sign. That's not good. I don't need that happening. Ow. If I can bit my lip. Oh, am I dead? Oh, shit. I wasn't even paying attention to my life points. Time flies when you're not having fun. I guess that's a good way to put that. So, let's go ahead and get into another match. Also, real talk, why does the loading screen, like, load, like, a third of the way through and then just starts? Maybe it's not a loading screen. Maybe that's just like, we're calculating data. But I think it's funny. So... okay, this might be good because it looks like I have 3 equipment cards. So first off, Lucky Iron Axe. Monster equipped gains 500 attack points. If this face-up card you control is destroyed by an opponent's card effect and sent to the graveyard, I get a free draw. Cestus of Dagla. Equipped to a fairy, gains 500. If it inflicts battle damage, gain life points equal to it. If that's the case, let's summon Fairy Archer. And its effect is during the main phase, inflict 400 to your opponent for each face of light you control. This card cannot attack during the same turn you activate this. This is the first turn, so I can actually use it and, you know, deal damage. Best thing I want to do here, in my opinion, would be to activate United We Stand. Just one card, though. I'm kind of afraid what she can do, but there's no way she's hitting me with over 2,200 points on an attack monster. She can't kill this, as far as I know from what I know Mai's deck can do. Especially because she has no extra deck. Hysteric Sign, though, could be a problem. Elegant Egotist still's not going to be what's going to happen. I'm a little scared. I think I want to go ahead and equip something. I'm getting a little scared. Okay, that's good. Magician of Faith is good to get some of my equips back if I lose them. It doesn't really matter what I pick. At that point, there, we got a 3,000 on you. If that's the case, then why not give you the Lucky Iron Axe? So they just expect me to win with equips with this deck. That's fine. Oh no, it's Birdface! There's your Heartbeat Lady. And an Elegant Egotist, she has a move later. Direct attack. That's 3,000 to the face. Assuredly, she is going to kill. She's going to kill Shining Friendship. What a horrible card name. She's gonna kill Shining Friendship this turn. Just watch. Wow, she's actually not going for the move I would have gone, which was to create Harpy Lady Sisters. Alright, cool. That's fine. Well, I might as well put United We Stand on the opposite monster. So 3,000 and 3,400 are our attack values for these two monsters. We are a powerhouse. Well, okay, her deck isn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. It actually is fun because I remember back in the day really enjoying equip decks. And there's no way she's hitting my points now. I have game-winning damage on the field. Yeah, this is game-winning damage. Like, watch this. Magician of Faith. Mage Power. Put it on her. Cestus of Dalga. Put it on this. Alright, Shining Friendships attack, 4,700. 6,300 on Fairy Archer. 6,300! Yeah, you heard me. That's it, that's game. Thank God. Last thing I wanted was for that to be a snooze fest. And she ends up surrendering. She doesn't have the cards to win, but she clearly does, and she was lying about it. And she didn't need the star chips to begin with because she had more than enough. But Yugi clearly saw that she had the cards necessary and thanks her. And Teia's like, yo, I won these star chips for you. Will you like me? And Yugi's like, nah, I'm not gonna be like that. Even at the end of the series, get cock-blocked. So we've unlocked a few things here. Also, War of the Giants Battle Pack. Nice. Well, as booster pack for Kaiba, Shadow of Eyes. Harpy's Feather Duster, which is useless because it's banned. And Hysteric Sign. Harpy's Feather Duster is banned because it literally wipes the opponent's back row. Which is... it's super free. Like, you may say, well, Raigeki got unbanned. I feel like blowing up your opponent's back row without anything bad happening to you is much... your back row, in a lot of ways, is more important than your front row, because there's so much you can do with it. So, we have another duel we can do. We are about at an episode length, so let's kind of open a couple of packs and talk a little bit more, and then we'll end. We've unlocked a couple more packs. We got Joey and Kaiba. We'll see what Joey gives me. I'll do a couple. Prohibition? Okay. Some of these cards, like Fake Trap, are god-awful. But Obnoxious Celtic Guardian's good. Can't be destroyed by anything with 1900 or more attack. These cards are good just because of the sweet spot of damage your opponent needs to have to kill it. That's about all I see that's good here. 7 completed, which... we probably will see later. Kaiba, though. What does Kaiba got? Jigen Bakudan. Ooh, Soul Exchange. After seeing Soul Exchange a lot during my Rex recording, I'm kind of glad that's there. Genesis Dragon. I don't think I've seen this before. Looks super cool. Also, Gravekeeper's Oracle is a very new card. It's one of the new Gravekeeper monsters for support. So that's good. Also, Dark Blade, the Captain of the Evil World. Super long title. And Different Dimension Dragon, which is actually a card used by Kaiba. Want to know if, like, I guess the Battle Pack is just something I unlocked. I said I was going to do 2 of Joey, so let's do another one. Hamburger recipe. Oh, but I don't have Hungry Burger, which is the thing you summon with this. Also, I got Kukulkan the Awakened. Carbonala Warrior, which, if you look here, is the worst fusion I've ever seen, at least in this Let's Play. 1500 attack, and you fuse to make it. Maybe back in the day when there's a lot less super strong cards in, like, the first 2 or 3 booster packs, there wasn't a lot of options. Nowadays, oh, that's fucking garbage. Hell, sometimes it's considered garbage that you don't have an effect on something with 1500 points. So it seems that Joey's deck is based on ritual stuff. Also, Jinzo Returner, Gearfried the Swordmaster. Look at all these cool cards. I may do some stuff where I show off actual deck building, but for now it's like story mode. All about that story mode, man. Let's see if anything catches my eye, I'll make note. Kwakimeru Rooklord, Gate Guardian. I don't even think we're going to get a Gate Guardian fight, actually. We've actually passed that plot point, so... no, Gate Guardian fight against the Paradox Brothers, but Red Eyes Zombie Dragon, Fiber Jar, Flip. Each player shuffles all cards from their hand, field, and graveyard into their deck and draws 5. I'm pretty sure this is banned. I think this is banned, and Cyber Jar is banned. Also picked up Lycanthrope, which is just a cool werewolf. I just love Yu-Gi-Oh! I really just like the card game in general. Cool to see these cards. 2 Malevolent Nuzzlers. Malevolent Nuzzler is a pretty good equip spell. Because it kind of works similar to Horn of the Unicorn, but I feel like it's a better Horn of the Unicorn, because you can pay 500 points to put this on the top of your deck. Because sometimes you don't want to have to draw it after you lose a monster, personally. Also, this is Battle Guard King. It's the Swamp and Lava Battle Guard support that came out this year, I think. Metaphys Arm Dragon? No, it's just another Arm Dragon. Oh, I guess that's what its new name is. I'm just opening I'm opening packs. Ooh, Red Eyes Black Metal Dragon. A lot of these cards I wish we could use in the story mode, because a lot of them fit Joey's theme. Though, whatever. He'll get Black Metal Dragon in his next duel anyway. And apparently we're going to get it twice. We're also picking up a lot of Jinzo support. I wonder if they're gonna have him run it. I'm interested. What do we got here? Another Fiber Jar. We're starting to get nothing good, so last pack of Joey. Yeah, we aren't getting too many good things now. Picked up Panta Warrior, which is pretty decent, and it has another example of monsters with like 2,000 attack at level 4 have a cost, usually. Like this one can only declare an attack unless you tribute a monster. Also picked up Suijin. Suijin's cool. Let's do a couple of Kaiba packs, and then we'll cut the episode. This is Rabbit Dragon. It's a snowfield-dwelling, giant-ear-sporting, super-acoustic, snowball-shaped mutant dragon. There's no way anybody can escape. I can't deal with that card. I can't. Let's see. Thunder End Dragon, a nice Exceed monster. We'll get into that when we get into Zexal. Messenger Peace. Ancient Lamp is good for Lajin. Dispel. Lady of D, which is Lord of D, only a lady. Dark Eyes Illusionist. Judgment of Anubis. King Dragon, which is Lord of D and Divine Dragon Ragnarok. It's a good card. And two more. Gravicrush Dragon Lava Golem. Like, good cards. And Thousand Eyes Restrict, which is technically Pegasus's ultimate monster. It's banned, so we're probably going to see it in the duel against him. Anyway, we're going to end off this episode. We spent like 6 minutes there opening up packs, but next time we will be doing the duel Champion versus Creator, where Kaiba is going to duel Pegasus. And since Pegasus wins that duel, we shall be playing as the creator of Duel Monsters. So until next time, everybody, thank you so much for watching.